When kings have to be moved, and one player can, by force, bring his king into a position similar to the one shown in this example, so that his adversary is forced to move and make way for him, the player obtaining that advantage is said to have the opposition. King d4. King d6. Here black had the option of either opposing the passage of the white king by playing d6 or, if he prefers, he can pass with his own king by replying king f5. Notice that the kings are directly opposed to each other, and the number of intervening squares between them is odd, 1 in this case. The opposition can take the form in this position, which can be called actual or close frontal opposition. Or this form, which can be called actual or close diagonal opposition. Or again, this form, which can be called actual or close lateral opposition. In practice they are all one and the same. The kings always on squares of the same color, there is only one intervening square between the kings, and the player who has moved last, has the opposition. Now, if the student will take the trouble of moving each king backwards as in a game in the same frontal, diagonal or lateral line respectively shown in the positions, we shall have what may be called distant frontal, diagonal and lateral opposition respectively. The matter of the opposition is highly important, and takes at times somewhat complicated forms, all of which can be solved mathematically, but, for the present, the student should only consider the most simple forms. An examination of some of the examples of king and pawn's endings already given will show several cases of close opposition. In all simple forms of opposition, when the kings are on the same line and the number of intervening squares between them is even, the player who has the move has the opposition.